Hello, my love bugs. Once again, it is your girl, Lumi Love, here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just a messenger, okay? And we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my love, okay? So I'm getting there with someone who liked you, right? And this person liked you, but this person didn't know like how to express themselves, and they didn't know if it was worth it at first. That's why when I first held the cards up, we had super like and mixed signals. So this person might have been sending you mixed signals in the beginning because they were testing you to try to see what kind of feminine energy you were. Okay, maybe this masculine knew that you were a feminine energy that he liked, but he didn't know if you were good for him or not. Okay, so he took the time to find out, you know, what kind of person you are, sending you mixed signals to see how you respond. Okay, let me give an example of a mixed signal. Okay, 1 minute this person could have been digging you, next minute this person tried to play like flighty ass games to see if you were going to chase him or not, and you didn't. You don't do the chasing, honey. Okay. And you don't deal with everybody who chases you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you like to see the value of a person as well. But this masculine wanted to see your value. He wanted to see what you had going on. He wanted to see if you were a weakling or if you were more of a challenge. Okay, and you were definitely more of a challenge to this masculine. He tried to ignore you on a couple days, and he ended up feeling like he was getting ignored on a couple days. You wasn't playing a game. You were just really living your life and being honest with yourself. And when you're honest with yourself, you're honest with other people. Okay, so this masculine noted that about you. He found that out about you. He was like, okay, well, she not chasing me. Why she busy? She must got a lot of men. Okay, well, she ain't got a lot of men. She must be really busy. Okay, so you could have been out here getting to the bag or whatever it was. Most likely it was the same thing he was doing. Okay, he was getting to the bag. He got to a point in life where he felt like he was not going to sit here and just focus on feminine energies because it never turned out right. He would always end up on some bullshit. He felt like if he wanted to spend the night, or I'm out for the night, out for the night, out for the night. Okay, so if he felt like he wanted to be out for the night, then he knew he was gonna court a lady, get what he wanted, and then, well, not court a lady, but he wanted to court a lady. Maybe he was a Mr. Lover man, but this person felt like he would go out, he would party. Okay, if somebody wanted to throw something at him and he wanted to catch it, then he would catch it, but he would go back on to doing his work and living his life the next day. This person, like I said, became obsessed with you. They was wondering what you was doing, where you was at, why you wasn't hitting them up back to back. Oh, you say you busy? Are you really busy? Okay, this person could have been looking at you online. They could have looked you up and found you online. Maybe that's something that they did, the feminine energies, just to check them out. I know a lot of women do that to men energies. Once we find out your name or we find out something about you, we hitting up a social site to see if you got somebody on your page. You go with somebody, we trying to figure out what your nickname is, who this and who that. You know, you got to do your research sometimes. I know I hear feminine energy, I don't do all that. Well, maybe that's the reason why you in so many fucked up relationships. But anyway, I ain't picking, I ain't throwing shade. Let's just call a spade, baby girl. Maybe you should have done more information. Maybe you should have done more seeking, okay? But anyways, you and this masculine, I don't know who that was. Y'all be talking loud out there in them streets. Anyways, you and this masculine ended up being on the same page, okay? And he feels like that y'all could have done way more together than y'all were doing apart. Maybe you were a very hard worker, but you was lacking in a certain area. Maybe he had a couple tips he could help you with, and vice versa. Maybe he was trying to do something new. Okay, I'm hearing for you, you were trying to figure out new things in business, and he's a good business person, an entrepreneur is what I heard. So he could help you out with a lot of things in business, and you were spiritual. You could help him with a lot of things in life, and he felt like y'all meshing together would be the perfect match. Okay, so this person became obsessed with you, not in a weird way, but obsessed with you, to like trying to figure out what makes you tick, what makes you work. Do you like this? Do you like that? Okay, well, how can I, you know, kind of accommodate you in certain situations? I feel like I want to see you now, but if you busy, I ain't got no choice but to respect that. And I'm hearing this the type of masculine that don't like to hear no. Okay, he like to be spoiled when it comes to his woman. Ain't no. But he had to get used to that with you. Okay, he had to get used to the fact that maybe you have kids, and you know your kids come first in your life for real, not just on no fake shit. You know, you got some females who like to say, oh yeah, my children come first, and they really don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Because they show it later on. Your children come first, but they at home with no damn babysitter while you out here at the club every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then trying to go to the blues on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So this masculine didn't see the same qualities of those other women in you that he saw in them other women, and he became obsessed with that. He liked it. Okay, he also liked the fact that you ended up liking him too, but you showed him in a different way. I'm hearing you're very generous, you're very kind, you're very loving, so you're like a gift giver. Maybe if you, yeah, for some of y'all might buy gifts, but not in a tricking way. If you knew this masculine, because I'm getting y'all was on this best friend shit, y'all were communicating. Okay, if you were on this type of, he liked the fact that you can communicate, you're very open. Y'all was on some best friend shit. So let's say his birthday, y'all was talking and his birthday passed by, you would send him a happy birthday text. You wouldn't bullshit with him. You wouldn't try to meet him at the club and be like, oh, I ain't know it was your birthday. No, you'd be like, happy birthday. You know, if you had something or you knew him for a while, like maybe y'all was talking for a couple months and you know, you knew it was his birthday, you'll give him a cupcake. You'll buy him something real small. You'll give him something. For some of y'all, you could have had a spiritual shop. You could have been making jewelry. You could have been, you know, you could be an entrepreneur and you're making things. You could have made him something. He felt like it was from the heart. It was very nice. He also likes the way you communicate. Like if he got questions that he need to ask you, or if there's some sort of situation and you feel that there is a disconnect, like it may be a situation where you told him that you was going to be able to do something but you weren't able to do it, you would explain to him why you weren't able to do it. It wasn't no sneaky shit. If it was a situation where you knew it looked a little iffy, like it looked like I'm talking to somebody else but I'm not, let me explain to him what was going on type of situation. You know, like I said, let's say y'all was supposed to go on a date, or y'all was supposed to meet up somewhere and you wasn't able to come and it had something to do with your child, you will let him know, like, no, I had to go ahead and do this for my baby real quick. You know, we can pick up at a later date, or we can reschedule, you know, we can do this and we can do that. And he appreciated your communication. He appreciates that you recognize that he was hurt. Like you real good with emotions, you're real good with nurturing, so you can recognize when somebody feels some sort of way about something that you're doing, and you just explain to him like, oh no, it's nothing like that, I just want to let you know what's going on, you know, so you don't feel like I'm being sneaky or nothing. And he loves that about you. All right, he even experimented that with himself, the good qualities and the good things he saw within you. He tried to implement those same things. Like he may have not been good with communication in the past, but with you, he working on communication. Okay, things that he admires about you, he's trying to get on the same page with this energy and experiment. Okay, and this masculine ended up in a very responsible energy. He ended up being more responsible than karmic. Okay, instead of him spazzing out when he didn't get his way, or feeling like you cheating on him, or you two-timing him or some shit when he didn't get his way, he respects your answers, he respects your honesty, he respects you, and that's something that he did not do in the past for other women. All right, now somebody who could have been sending him mixed signals in the past, who was supposed to be a best friend of his, who was pretending to be a best friend of his, somebody who he could have been talking to or in a relationship with, long-term commitment, whoever, this person is very jealous of y'all's connection. Okay, she feels like in a relationship when he was with her, he was cheating on her. Okay, and he lost interest in her because of that. All right, or maybe when people send him mixed signals, he gets very jealous. Like I said, he don't like to hear no. If you gonna say you his woman, then you his woman. If you gonna say you talking to him, you talking to him. If you gonna say you just fucking on him, then you just need to be fucking on him. Okay, for some of y'all get a little nervous when I use language like that, but I'm just talking. Hey, I was raised in a certain environment. Okay, so if it come out a little hard sometimes, bear with me. Now I ain't trying to be vulgar, but that's just how I come out. So instead of me saying fucking on, I can say, look, if you just supposed to be getting intimate with him, then you're only supposed to be getting intimate with him. Okay, and whoever this person was in the past was just cheating on him. He lost interest in this person, and now this person's mad. Okay, this person 9 out of 10 want him to pretend with you, catfish you, and move on from you and lose interest. Okay, she feel like she got cheated on. Maybe he cheated on her ass. Okay, or maybe she was one of them exes that didn't want to let go, and she swore that he was cheating. For some of y'all, he could have been married and they were separated, and every time she stepped out, it was a secret. But when he's decided to, you know, not deal with her and move on because they was legally separated, she wanted to call it cheating and go around town and lie. Y'all know how these bird brain ass women is. Okay, so whatever, it was a lot of bullshit going on, a lot of karmic stuff that was going on in the last relationship with somebody he was supposed to be a best friend with, but he ain't cool with them. He don't talk to them. He's interested in you. Okay, he feels like you're his soulmate, and this soulmate of yours, he feel like you need to move in with him. Y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to live together. Y'all need to have a higher commitment in this situation. He's ready to make a big move when it comes to you. He could have possibly moved out when it came to this other feminine energy, and they split up, and this woman's still holding on to I'm hearing holding on to a lost cause because she want him to pay her bills, pay her rent, provide her with some money, this is that and the third. Oh, you said you weren't never gonna leave me. When she got that ass left, she don't know what to do. She's living in purgatory, living in the past. You might also have an ex who could have been living in purgatory and living in the past, and you don't care. okay, who is in purgatory because they refuse to confront the truth about who they really are. They want to blame it on you, or his ex want to blame it on him. Y'all ain't studying none of that. Y'all click tight and y'all together, no matter what these people try to throw, any monkey wrenches they try to throw in between you and your man. Y'all in it to win it, baby. Okay, this masculine feels like he can be himself when he's around you, and that's something that he needed because he had to grow into who he needed to be in this life, and he couldn't do that around people who wouldn't let him grow, who wouldn't allow him to grow. And maybe this ex wouldn't allow him to grow, but you nurture him. You put water to the soil. Okay, for some of y'all putting water to the soil, and okay, I'm seeing water being put on the soil, and a seed was planted and it's sprouting. For some of y'all could be pregnant because he ain't pull out. For others of y'all, he don't want to pull out and he want to have some kids. And another situation that can fit that analogy is he needed to be himself. He needed to grow, and he couldn't grow with this woman. She ain't have no nurturing skills. That water is giving me emotions, the cups in the tarot deck. She ain't had no emotions to the situation. She just wanted money. And you allow him to open up his emotions. You allow him to speak. You allow the waters to flow. You allow his cup to run over. So now he's able to produce things that he couldn't. He can manifest now, as he couldn't manifest in the past with those toxic, stagnant energies. Okay, y'all got a lot of chemistry when y'all get together. Chemistry again with this plant growing. Okay, certain things that go together to make things grow. All right, this masculine dreamed about a person like you. Okay, he always wanted someone to come into his life like you. He didn't think he deserved somebody like this because he was playing them toxic ass games with his toxic ass energy. But like I said, he looked up to you. He's unavailable now for anybody who want to play in that bullshit ass energy. Okay, he's not a player no more. He's unavailable for those type of people who want to put him back in that player energy. Again, for some of y'all could be having some children. Okay, or again, it could have been a feminine energy who wanted to claim that he was pregnant. He was pregnant. That he had ended up getting her pregnant. He ghosted that situation because he ain't dealing with no pregnancy trap when he know damn well he ain't do that. Yeah, somebody tried to catch him with a pregnancy trap, child, and he knew that they was just using him. Maybe he had to wait on the DNA test to really figure out what was going on, because he did hook up with this person one final time, and they tried to use that to their advantage. Okay, for some of y'all, this person wanted him to hook up with her one final time so that she could use that to her advantage, because she was the one who ghosted him. Okay, and now she want to hook up with him and put him back in that player ass energy, whatever. He ain't studying all that. Okay, now over here, like I said, y'all could be having some kids in this situation. Y'all could have kids in this situation. That's why he wants you to move in with him. That seed planted and all that good stuff. It could really been going down out here in these streets between the both of y'all. Okay, now he thinks you're incredibly attractive. Okay, he's not attracted to anybody else but you. I'm feeling like that. I was gonna say that noodle, but his Peter man don't get hard for nobody but you, and he never thought that it would be that serious, but it is. Okay, this masculine said every time he lay his eyes on you, he be ready to go. Every time you put your hand on him, he be ready to go. And he ain't trying to be perverted. He ain't trying to be nasty. He ain't trying to be mannish. Okay, but he cannot help. He can't help it when he around you. Okay. Laughter. It makes him laugh. Maybe he smile. Maybe every time you see him, y'all smiling and y'all laughing. Okay. And he noticed as well when he was with this other individual, it would just be a hookup situation. There was no spark. Okay, that's why it was a situationship. It was just a hookup situation because there was no spark. But this masculine is so interested in you, interested in what you into, interested in what you want to get into. Okay, this masculine got into spiritual work because he was interested in what you were into. And like I said, he could have been all about money, all about business, and took his time to just lay with some females whenever he had free time. But when it came to you, you opened his eyes to a whole nother light. Okay, and that's why he want to be together with you. All right, somebody who was nothing but red flags in the past or had nothing but red flags will argue. Okay, so yeah, back to the laughter. He's interested in you. He could tell what the red flags are now because he would just want to sleep with this person. He wouldn't want to deal with this person. He didn't want to hear from this person. He felt like this person had a lot of secrets. He put them to the side. He benched a whole bunch of hoes, just period. He dropped all his hoes for you. Period. There's nothing else to say to that. Okay, he feels like this connection is going to be forever. This connection needs to be forever. Y'all gonna be together forever. Okay, both of y'all are love struck. Okay, it's pretty obvious that both of y'all are love struck because y'all done friend zoned all these exes and hoes from y'all past because you feel like you found your perfect match, your soulmate. Y'all can really conversate with each other. Y'all understand each other. Y'all more forgiving. There's not many arguments. Y'all are gonna have disagreements, but they won't be arguments. And disagreements are very different from an argument. Disagreements can lead to an argument, but that's a red flag if it goes that far. Okay, it's kind of like if he want to do something, you don't want to do it, and you just like, babe, I don't feel like doing this, or I don't really believe in that, or I never really, paid attention to that. Y'all don't argue about it. Y'all don't try to force someone to be on the same type of time you on. Oh, you got to believe this, or you got to try that. No, y'all just be like, well, if that ain't your thing, then I'll just keep that separate from you, and just respect that I still do this, or I still believe in this, or I still like this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to do it. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? This person matured a lot since he's been in a relationship with you. He's been in this friendship with you, okay? And he feels like he's ready to settle down with his life partner and have a family with you, aka the kids, aka a dog or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A dog, a pet, a fish. He don't give a damn what y'all have in y'all household, long as both of y'all in y'all household, okay? Because y'all balance each other out. All right, now it's a friends with benefits situation out here. All these hoes is mad because they felt like this masculine was a loser, or they got hooked up with some losers being in poly relationships. Okay, so anybody who had this masculine on their team and vice versa with you, any masculine who could have possibly had you on his team, they didn't respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would go out here and they know they would have something good at home, but then they would go out here and sleep with all these other people in poly situations. They was just toxic. They wanted that toxic energy because neither one of y'all housed that toxic energy. Y'all might have been in abusive situations where you had to stick up for yourself or really actually have to fight back. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, and it was just like a lot that was going on. I'm hearing somebody that was an ex of y'all's ended up possibly getting caught up in a toxic situation with somebody who just like them, abusive, a player who love to be in poly situations, who love to gaslight a motherfucker, leave them at home and go out here and sleep with everybody else in these streets. And now they upset. That's why they want y'all good energy back, because they're getting what they put out, and they don't like that. Okay, now this masculine may want you, or this could be these exes want you to reach out to them. They want you to slow down moving forward, because they know you got love for someone else, or passion for someone. Okay, love. They know you got passion for somebody else, and this person is satisfying all your desires, or both of y'all are satisfying each other's desires, okay? And y'all fell head over heels for each other. Y'all are love struck and committed to each other, and that's what's real, like, making these other people unstable. That's what's real surprising to them and making them unstable, is because you were incompatible with them. You recognize that, and you set up boundaries. Vice versa with your masculine. Y'all set up boundaries with these karmic ass energies. Y'all don't have the time to play these karmic ass games. Y'all want to settle down in a home. Y'all want to be able to be like just with somebody who is not snaking you, who don't make you feel bad, who builds you up. Okay, these immature energies just gonna have to get over it. You and this masculine took a chance, stepped out on faith, stepped out on a crush is what I heard. Found out the feelings was mutual between the both of y'all, because I'm telling you, this masculine didn't think that he deserved love the way he was living his life and dealing with all these women in the past. He did not think that he deserved love. But with you, it's completely different, and he can't help it. He just feel like he at home when he with you. Okay, this masculine might like to have a little drink every now and then. He get a little tipsy and go to thinking about you. Okay, now this masculine might have said that he want to take you out on a date. Y'all go drinking a little bit. Okay, if you're pregnant, obviously you can't drink, but he gonna get a little sippy sip on. He want to see you in a dress. Okay, he said that he likes your style, so yeah, he want to see you dressed up. And he feel like you gonna taste good. Okay, he ready to get down there and taste you. Maybe he want a little drink for a little bit of courage. I heard liquid courage. Maybe he need a little liquid courage to get down there and really get intimate with you. Okay, he wants to. Maybe he never ate cootie mama before, and he feel like this is my cootie mama. I can put my mouth on this because I trust this cootie mama. You know what I'm saying? So he want to get down there. He want to explore. He want to try something new. He also may want to use a couple toys while y'all on this date. He want to get you real wet is what I heard. He want to get you real hot and bothered and started. Okay, I did see that he heard that you was the cootie queen out here. Maybe that you had good cootie from an ex or something of yours, okay? And this is the same person that tried to distract him and get him not to talk to you. Somebody being immature. So that's another reason why these exes, your ex even came up, because you could have had an ex of yours out here that was talking about you. Word got back to your masculine, okay? Or maybe word around town is that your cootie was good, and then dudes who you know how they get obsessed, pretending like they your best friend, but they full of red flags, okay? And then when you stop dealing with them because they're immature and compatible, they want you to text them back type of energy. All right, somebody could be out here trying to stop you from moving forward, starting a whole bunch of mess. Okay, they want to come to you and be honest now and admit that they're a mess, but you don't care nothing about that. All right, It's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth. This person does not want to admit to themselves that they fucked the relationship up between the both of y'all, okay? But they want you to come back, all right? They want to shoot you some dreams. They want to gaslight you because they're immature. They missed that cootie, okay? You got that comeback. This person didn't want to let go. This person thought they were going to be able to keep coming back, and it didn't happen. Maybe this person like to get high. This person like to think of you. You don't care. This person is a decoy, okay? Their addictions clouded their judgment in the past, so maybe they like to go out and party, and they ended up going out and party, and you left their ass right on outside where they wanted to be at, okay? Could be the same for this masculine. She trying to come back over there, and she been out here giving her cootie to everybody else and got them thinking that her cootie all good, but the addictions is clouding their judgment. I heard that cootie mama's trash. It may even smell like it because she sleep with so many different men wearing different condoms. She smelled like a trash can that everybody just nut in. I heard a cum bucket, okay? You got a feminine energy out here who's possibly a cum bucket, and she get mad because when she high, when she drinking, when she doing whatever, she want to come back over to this masculine, or she want to get D down by this masculine because his stuff is good, okay? And he's like, no, it's not happening. You too much of a headache for me. Every time I turn around, you sitting on some other dude. The whole city talking about your cat. Okay, somebody got a stinky cootie, and it's out here in these streets. And the man ain't getting away with it. He got a dirty D. Okay, he might end up having herpes, or he could have contracted something from somebody, tried to bring that shit home to you, or he did contract something from somebody and brought that shit home from you. I mean, to you, and you ain't dealing with it. Okay. Now, this masculine said he knew. Okay, this is the exes over here talking about knew that y'all was the one and that scared them. We care not, okay? We care not. All right, now this new masculine, he feels like you was perfect for him. Like I said, he only get hard for you. He said that when he think about you, he end up touching himself. It might be vice versa with you, and that's how y'all call each other in, okay? This masculine said he don't want you to take your love away. All right, he said sometimes he be getting in with you, he nut, he got to keep on going because he don't want to stop. That thing be so wet. Why? If it keep getting wet, then he gonna keep getting harder. That's what he feel like, okay? He may want to decorate a room for you or get a room decorated for you. If y'all having kids, this masculine might want to help you decorate your children's room, okay? He said he never met anyone like you before. Maybe you like to decorate rooms, okay? And you ready to decorate this whole entire house and turn it into a home. He likes that about you. He also never had sex with anybody like he had with you. Like I said, he want to put his face down there and get a little bit of face time with the cootie mommy because he wasn't able to do that with the cum bucket, okay? He's very physically affectionate. He likes to do that. He want to be physically affectionate with you. And he also wants to marry you, all right? He want to have slow sex with you. He want to make love to you, not just have, you know, a quickie with you. Maybe in the beginning y'all was having quickies because the timing wasn't right, but now the time is right, okay? This masculine said, shit, I be having to close my eyes when I be hitting that thing from the back, or I be having to close my eyes because I can't look at your body. I'm a nut, okay? This masculine said, I be trying to go for a long time. Now he's gonna make a higher commitment. So well, even if he do, you know, climax, he said you can go in there and fix him something to eat, or he'll go in there and fix him something to eat, then come right back and tear your ass up again, okay? That's what I'm getting. He want to have you tired out here. He want to put it down on you and then take a break, go fix something to eat, get his energy back up, and go at it again, okay? Make it last forever. What I say? All right, he said he's comforted when he's around you. You're his peace. He wish he could love you all day and all night. That's why he want you to move in, okay? Like I said, he get hard just thinking of you. A lot of women had to do a lot of things to catch his attention. You didn't have to do all that, okay? He was wondering, was he worthy of your love in the beginning? And he was also wondering, were you worthy of his love? Because he knew he was a Mr. Lover man. He was real sensitive. And he just wanted to, you know, wine and dine and court somebody, but nobody was worth it until he ran across you. That's why he was so, you know, iffy in the beginning, sending mixed signals and shit in the beginning. All right, now he feel like, how you be fitting all that body in them clothes, trying to hide all that? Maybe you wear big clothes, maybe you just keep yourself covered up. He be like, damn, once you got ass naked, I was able to see everything. And girl, how you be keeping all that fluff and that stuff up in them clothes? Okay, this person said he wants to explore your body. That's what I saw, and then I picked up the other stuff. Your heart, okay, he wanted to explore your body because maybe he saw that you had a lot of stuff covered up in them big old clothes you had going on. Maybe when he first met you or was around you, you had, you know, just regular chill clothes on, and then maybe you decided to step out and he saw you when you stepped out and his jaw hit the floor. He was like, hold up, she got out of that body and she be hiding it. Come on now, what you hiding? That cootie must be good, because if you hiding that good ass body, that means you don't want to be bothered. Why you don't want to be bothered? What you got going on, okay? All right, he said new love is here. Your heart won him over, and the time is now right. So he about to step it up, okay? Yeah, he needs you right now. You help him think clearly. All right. He might like to, you know, kiss and suck on your neck a little bit when y'all about to get into it. Or maybe he want to take his time while he doing it slow and do that while he, you know, getting it from the front. You could have met this person through some family or people you call family, okay? But this masculine said your sex in the bedroom is unmatched, okay? You caught his attention. You had him thinking about you the next day. Like, what's she doing? Where's she at? I know she ain't smiling in nobody else's face. He had to check himself like, whoa. You ain't even committed to her like that to be asking all them questions. She must have put that voodoo cootie on you, okay? That voodoo cootie, the cootie fairy, okay? You might want to tease your private parts with feathers and see how wet that cootie mama can get. Maybe when he first found out your cootie mama got wet, he was like, I don't believe this shit real. Let me feel around there a little bit. Let me see it. Turn the light on. Open it up. I want to see if that thing get wet like that. Is you putting something down there? Is you coming over here pre-ready? Is it, you know, so wow. Is you coming over here pre-ready? So it could have been a situation where, you know, you came over there and he, you know, kind of started feeling on you a little bit. Then could have started sucking on your neck and doing this and doing that. And then felt back down there and you was super soaking wet. And he was like, it's real. It's real, okay? Both of y'all know y'all exes and some haters. That's why y'all cut off from the world and y'all only focusing on each other. This masculine may have pictures of you that you don't know about, okay? Maybe he got them pictures offline, you know, looking at you when he can't be around you, all right? He loves the way you smell. You're drop dead gorgeous to this masculine. So he possibly, when he was looking online to try to figure out, did you have anything going on, checking through your comments and all that shit, so I'm hearing some of y'all was doing that to him and y'all was looking at his pictures like, damn, boy, he fine. I wish he was this, I wish he was that, but I'm gonna hold it down. I ain't gonna act too desperate, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let it flow how it's supposed to go. He was doing the same thing to you, constantly looking at your pictures, even saved some pictures and put it in his phone. I think one of these exes might have saw that he had a picture of you, or somebody saw that he was looking at a picture of you and they got jealous because you was real pretty, okay? This masculine thinks that you're drop dead gorgeous. You think that he's funny and charming, okay? Yeah, y'all wanted to be around each other all the time, so y'all would kind of make up for the separation by looking at pictures, okay? But this masculine was saving those pictures, all right? He says that you light up his life. Somebody might want to make some sexual tapes and videos of y'all too, and you know, he want to use them. He said because you make that thing grow. Like I said, he don't get attracted by nobody else. It's just you, child, okay? He wants you to wrap your legs around him when y'all be getting it in, all right? He cannot keep pretending like he's okay, not next to you. He feels like he want to get matching tattoos with you. You help him see clearly, help him see things differently, all right? He also might want you to juggle his balls a little bit while he down there giving some fellatio, or maybe while he hitting from the back, he wants you to reach down there and do that, okay? This masculine said he got a thing for tatas, so maybe if you give him a little fellatio, he wants you to use your breast, and he wants you to jiggle his balls a little bit. He really wants you to turn them out, okay? He want to grab your breast while he hitting from the back as well, so maybe when he grab your tatas, you know, you could take a break and just grab his stuff from up under there, you know, do your thing. Maybe you already did that, okay? And that's what you got him hooked, okay? He said keep doing what you're doing because he like it. He also wants you to look back at him while he up in it, okay? For some of y'all, like I said, are you pregnant? And he wanted to know, maybe in the beginning, was you talking to your ex? Was you being sneaky? You told him you weren't, and you weren't, okay? Maybe your ex could have been around here talking shit about you, or maybe somebody could have said you was talking to your ex being immature, and you weren't, okay? So it was a question that was on his mind, but now he is sure that, yeah, because he know you got options. So maybe that was a question. Maybe that was that communication, you being very open, you letting him know, no, I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm not fucking with nobody else. I have no desire to fuck with nobody else. I'm a free agent out here in these streets, and I'm just trying to talk to somebody who's on my level. And he was like, well, let me step it up and be on your level, because I want to talk to you too, okay? Yeah, he didn't want to let you out his sight. For real, he couldn't focus on nothing but you, and he supported you in whatever you were doing, okay? He gets super excited when he see you, not only hard, but just super excited, like, there go bae, okay? There go bae, okay? He likes the thrill of sneaking around with you, so maybe in the very beginning, he was crushing. He was like, you know, everybody don't need to know my business. Maybe in this relationship, everybody knew everybody's business, but in this one, he liked to keep it between y'all, okay? He said your cootie mommy is the wettest he ever had. He also liked when you wear some sort of shorts and your cootie print might be showing. Maybe you wear some undies and your cootie print be showing, okay? Maybe you wear undies with no cootie in there and all he sees is the cootie. I don't know. He liked looking at your cootie, okay? He also liked that you submit to him when you're in the bedroom. He's nervous to ask you to marry him, but trust, his heart only beats for you, okay? He trusts you more than anyone. He loves how you keep your business to yourself. He loves how can't nobody tell him what you're doing. If somebody say, oh yeah, I was just with her the other night, nobody know how your hair is, how you look, you know what I'm saying? You might switch up the fashion, you might switch up your nails. Nobody can put their finger on you to lie on you, and he likes that, okay? see. He love when you tell him how you want it. Okay, so he wants you talking nasty while he up in that thing. Alright, he likes that you like giving him fellatio. He wants pictures of you in your lingerie, and he likes playing with your cootie mommy. Okay. He sees you for who you really are. He want to take some time and Netflix and chill. Alright. You're his dream come true. He might want to eat a little booty, child. Hey, some of y'all might be into that new age, get it in type energy, okay? He might feel like, I don't care, I'll give it a little kiss or something. I'll bite it a little bit. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, he said he like when you get him fellatio and you be using a lot of spit, okay? You taint his ego and he loves you for that. And he wants y'all to dress up and role play. He said it's something about the way that you walk that get him going. He be trying to keep quiet, but he really be like, damn, okay, I don't know what you got going on, girl, but you got him hooked. Alright, he thinks of you more than in a sexual way. So remember that, okay? He might want you to suck his stuff a little bit longer. Alright, I don't need porn anymore. I just think of you. Or he want these videos and pictures of you, okay? He wants to treat you how you deserve to be treated, want to court you properly. Okay, you could have met this person through family or friends, like I said. He wants you to lay on your back while he play with your tatas and your cootie while you eat it up, okay? He believes in, I believe in miracles. He believes in love because of you. Believes in love again because of you. He thinks that you're so sweet. Also, when you get him fellatio, he wants you to use a lot of spit and focus on the tip a little bit more, okay? He may want to get some fellatio in public from you. He tired of running. He want to do some nasty freaky things with you in public, okay? But he's also tired of running from your love. He wants to explore your fantasies as well as his because he has deep emotions for you, okay? And he wants to show you better than he can tell you, all right? Oh, wow. Yeah, he want to show you better than he can tell you. He want that pleasure to build up till you explode. Alright, he said he was going to be going down like that, but that thing be thinging, so he try to use his hand to see what you like and what you don't like, so when he go down, it's not a disappointment, okay? He may have nutted in you on an accident when y'all was getting it in, and that's why he wondering, are you pregnant, okay? Remember when I talked about the water and the seed and all of that? Like I said, he said keep doing what you're doing, whether it's with business or with him. He is into it, okay? Let me get these other cards. He wanted to tell you the truth, but he was, okay, so he wanted to tell you the truth, but he was ashamed of his past. Let's see what that's about. Don't change anything about your body. I'm in love with you. He wanted to tell you the truth. He wanted to tell you how obsessed he was with you. He wanted to tell you how you saw right through him. You tanked his ego, and how he was like literally obsessed with you in the beginning. He was looking at your pictures, saving your pictures, but he didn't want to feel like a weirdo. He didn't want to seem like a weirdo, but he's going to explain that to you. For some of y'all, he might have ran into your ex, heard about your ex. That's why he was wondering, was you still talking to your ex, or did you have options? Like, was you out here in these streets? Maybe he was sending you mixed signals because he was hearing all these people talk shit about you. But, you know, he just wanted to explain to you what was really going on and how you changed his views of love, okay, in this relationship. Alright, now this masculine is obsessed with your nips. He loves your nipples. Okay, maybe he want to lick on them a little bit, then do a little tongue sucking and all of that, licking. Oh my God, he want to camp up in it. So he might be wanting to do all this while he hitting it from the front. Maybe he did all of that while he was hitting it from the front. He feel like he won the lotto. That's why he want to marry you, because it's amazing. Plus, you know how to get down there and give him some suck action, okay? And you don't mind doing it because his thing look nice. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It don't look weird. It ain't completely, you know, it ain't crooked. It's big, nice, and handsome, just like him, okay? I'm hearing tall, dark, and handsome. Lord have mercy. And it's the best you ever had. So you be trying to babysit that thing too, child. Ain't no wrong with that. Both of y'all are satisfied with each other in the bedroom. Yeah, this masculine said getting up in that wet thing is like he's scuba diving. And when you talk dirty, that turns him on. That helps him climax, okay? So you know how sometimes you be getting pounded and you be like, oh my God, I can't take no more. Lord, please help him be done. Hurry up, please get done. Talk to him. Talk to him. He be trying to go hard for you. He be ready to climax himself, but if you talk to him, he can't hold it back, okay? Fingers. Maybe he likes to use his fingers all on your face. Maybe he likes to rub on your face. Maybe he likes to stick his finger in your mouth a little bit, okay? He like to hear that thing make macaroni noises. He like to pull on your hair. He released all on your back. Maybe he like when you jack his thing and you could be twerking at the same time and looking at him in his eyes. What the hell y'all be doing? Y'all want to travel the world, or he want to travel the world. He'll give you a gift and wants to travel the world with you. He want to go dancing with you. He want to smack that thing. It was love at first sight. Maybe he did dance with you and you was twerking and he smacked that thing. It was love at first sight. Maybe when you be on it, you be twerking. Maybe if you suck it, you be twerking. I don't know. He know that booty be moving and he like that. Somebody could be having a baby girl, or he calls you a baby girl. Maybe he want to travel the world and go to the carnival. Somebody's having twins. Okay, again, he wants you to focus on the tip. It ain't no pulling out. Maybe if you throwing it back, focus on the tip. It ain't no pulling out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he want to be all in the bed with it. Maybe you got some dimples in your thighs or dimples in your face, or maybe he got some dimples. All right, somebody's ready to know you. Maybe when he saw you all dressed up, you had all that thick body out there looking good, and you may have dimples in your thighs. He want to give you some flowers, or he want to give you your flowers because you be showing out in that bedroom. You might call him baby, he might call you baby, or y'all gonna have a baby. Future plans in love. Somebody want to have a baby, okay? Romantic vows together. They want to romance you for a long time, okay? They can't wait to surprise you. Y'all might go on some jet skis. The sex is amazing. Alright, go to the carnival overseas, take a trip. Alright, this person looked up to you. Now he wants to make memories with you. He might like your ear. The helicopter ride. Okay, remember when I told you that is? Okay, back shots, my goodness. So get it from the back and you turn around and give it to him from the front without pulling it out. Want to use some toys. Maybe while you giving him some brain, he want to play with your back end and use some toys. Both of y'all be surprising each other with how nasty y'all are, because he said that cootie be on a pill. Alright, he might even want to get you a cootie pill and y'all be laying on some silk sheets and he want to see just how wet that thing can get. He loves your energy and y'all might end up having a courthouse marriage, okay? Once again with the twerking, he wants you to dance for him. Y'all may be going to some sort of fancy hotel. He want to wake up to you, have a good night. He want to wake up to you and hit you with that third leg, okay? He feel like he been a good boy. You should reward him by giving him some brain on the couch. Alright, he gonna want to kiss you all over, kiss you on your back. He's gonna gift you with a home. He like when that thing jiggle. He could be gifting you with some shoes. Y'all could be going to the movies. Y'all could be having some morning sex making a movie. He love to see that ass, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay? You might like when you sit on top of him, he pull you down on it. Maybe that's gonna happen in the pool. Don't be getting no water up in your cootie. Alright, on the floor we got Cootie Cat in the adult store. So if y'all go to the adult store and y'all be doing all kind of nasty things, just don't do it in the pool. Okay? You don't want that water up in your cat. I know it feels like y'all do, and maybe y'all could tease each other a little bit in the pool, but when he start to slide it in there, y'all got to get out that water now. Alright, he might want to gift you a handbag. I'm just telling you that for health reasons. That ain't good for your cootie mama. All that chlorine up in you. Alright, he want to get you a purse. Show you some public affections. He want to pull you. He wants you to pull him up in that thing. You give him butterflies. Maybe you do be pulling him up in that thing. When your feet be in the air. Okay, he wants you to go out with him so he can take you on the shopping spree. He might want to get a tattoo of you on his neck is what I saw. Y'all gonna rent a car, take some family photos. He gonna gift you a car. He's secretly obsessed with you and the way you be slurping that thing. Okay. He likes when you submit to him in the bed and he might want to hit it from the side. Anything else? And he don't want to have to get a room to have to do all this. That's why he wants you to move in with him, okay? He might give you a private proposal. He smells you when you're not around. You made him nut fast. And he might want you to text him because he's ready to reward you, okay? All right, y'all. This is it. This is all my loves. I hope you got what you needed from this reading. I'm going to go ahead and close it down and we'll get into another one. So meet me in the next one.